Hello everyone, welcome back to another anime review. This is an anime review. I hope you guys enjoyed this. And we're gonna go straight into it. Alright, so Asteroid in Love. Well, first off, let's go with the main character. Main characters. Which there are five, technically. And I'll get to the other characters at some point when we go deeper into the the review. But I would like to say this. There are five main characters. The two presidents, I'm going to call them presidents because they're both of the president of their respective clubs. Then you got the two main characters, and then you got a girl who I'll explain later. First off, the two main characters are trying to look for an asteroid together. Good, pretty much. They're pretty much run to the mills. That's all they care about, and that's all they do. They do learn about a bunch of other stuff, but I'll get to that when I get to that. Their goal is pretty much find a new asteroid in space. That's harder than usual, but that's what they want to do, and that's what they want to do. And they want to name it after the main character who has blue hair. That's good. I don't understand it, but that's what they want to do. Because when they're a child, and that's what happens. The only thing that really dumbfounded on me is the fact that the girl with the blue hair, her friend thought that she was a boy, and then she found out she's a girl, which is fucking funny. But the thing is the fact that she has problems talking to people at first, but her character development, she learns how to talk to people again. Because she was talking dirty when she was in elementary school, and all the kids make fun of her. That's why she has trouble talking to people. That's the most bullshit fucking anime plot I've ever fucking seen. I've seen better anime plots of people not talking to them, like your family passed away or something like that. But really? Fucking real. I know this anime is for comedy, but seriously, what the fuck? Then we get to their president. Now the president doesn't really do that much. The only thing that her backstory is that she wants to be an astronaut. She wants to be an astronaut, which is fine. She wants to be an astronaut, but doesn't really go anywhere. She goes to a place where she wants to be. She learns about an astronaut. She wants to be an astronaut, and it's actually really good. She wants to be like one of these people that go shoot out of space. That's good. That's the only thing that we know about her because at a certain point, all she does is take pictures. She takes a back seat for everyone else because she's a third year. She's going to college next year, which I'll explain that later. The other president for the other club, because both clubs merged together, she has red hair and she's a realistic. She is hard to know. She is really stubborn. She is. She doesn't like to open up to people, and then at some point she likes to open up at episodes 6, 7, 8, which is good. She learns how to be more person. Her club is to study rocks in on in the Earth's ground, like Earth rocks. Like you learn about rocks, different types of rocks. Like you learn about how rocks this, that, rocks that, rocks. It's what the hell, man. Now then, on the other hand, um, her friend on the other hand, she is helping her out, make sure that her club continues on, and so that way they can have three members. Because in Japanese culture, in school, if you have three members, you can continue having a club, but the thing is the fact that you can't have you can't get any funds unless you have five members. That's what the culture thing is. Okay. She is also into maps. She likes to make maps for everyone, which is fun. She is a really nice person. I like her. She's an awesome person, although she's a little bit dingy sometimes. They do go to a hot springs, and all they do is look at rocks in space, which is kind of fucking funny. That's the rule one. That's all the characters that you need to know. Those are the five main characters, and I hope you guys enjoy. No, we're not done yet. Okay, so the main problem with this anime, they don't talk about how to find an asteroid. They talk about what space is like most of the time. They talk about fucking rocks on the ground. It's pretty much your standard, scientific thing. Um, But the thing that I like about this anime that most animes do not do is the two presidents of the clubs on episode 8 or 9. They leave. Well, they technically don't leave, but they don't technically leave because they're still in the anime at the very end. They're in the scenes every now and again. They help out the club when the two characters go to a science telescope. But I'll get to that when I get to that. The two the two main characters go to a they enter in the star thing so they can look for an asteroid. They don't find one, which is sad, really. But it's a magic telescope. The girl who has the blue hair does not win to go to the trip, but she goes to the trip anyway because of the fact that her friend won and they want to find the asteroid together. That's what they want to do. So that's where she goes. Sadly, though, they don't look at anything, but they do find two friends: an idol person who likes idols, and a girl who wants to look for aliens, which makes no fucking sense. I don't fucking get that. And then it just shows the bond between the four, and then they just go on their separate ways. They become friends at the very end. Then you got two other characters. One character wants to study the weather on how the weather works in this world because of the fact that she wants to help out her family make it better because back when she was a kid she had to deal with a flood that ruined all of her uncles and aunts picture books, and they had to get rid of them because they were soaked to the bone, which is reasonable. I have no problem with it, but she doesn't really do much. She does develop. At first, she was more stubborn. Excuse me. She's more stubborn to the point where the characters do this, that, and the other thing. But she also has an issue with She also has the issue of what's it called? She doesn't. She wants to be this, that, and the other thing, but she's like so uptight. She later in episode 10 and 11 she loosens up a bit, but that's later down the road. My problem is that the other two characters, I'm not gonna go into the other character because it's pretty much the girls with the red hairs president. His sister joins the club, so that's pretty much it. She's also into fortune telling, by the way. It's completely different character. The girls, there's a president, one of the presidents with the red hair who likes biology, earth science, has a sister, and she joins in later. She's also into fortune telling. I'm sorry if that confused you, but that's the best example I can give you. Now then, with that being said, though, there's not a lot of you learn a lot about earth science and science in space. But the characters themselves don't really do that much until the very end of the anime. I don't understand it. Like for example, the girl with the president of the science, the space science, I might call it that. She doesn't do that much, and then episode 8, she and the girl with the red hair, who is the Earth Science president, have to leave because they're graduating and they're going to the same college. Although there is a side note, she 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 and the other president try to get into the same school. One gets in, the other one doesn't, but they eventually get in together. So it's not like it's a bad thing. The other thing that's a quick side note that had nothing to do with science and stuff like that is the fact that the main character, the girl with the blue hair, eventually has to move with her family, but she doesn't want to because she wants to hang out with her achieve achieve her goal with her other friend. So the best logic reason is bitch and complain until you get what you want, and that's what happens. She bitched and complained, and she got what she wanted. What does she want? She moves in with her friend because her sister, who's the president, student council president of the school, makes she's going to college as well, and she wants to do this, that, and the other thing. Now then, that's everyone. That's everyone that matters for the club. With that being said, though, there's still one more character. Two more characters, technically. Man, I've been talking about the characters thing, and it's the main reason why. The other two characters are a girl with long purple hair until a certain point until when the school council president leaves, she cuts her hair. She has purple hair. She also has a sister who's looks like a fucking NBA player, and she is taller than everyone else in the whole anime. Um, she doesn't really get that much time frame, and I don't mind it. She's just there. She's like a side character. She's like the only one of the side characters besides the teachers. Okay. The sister, on the other hand, she's one of the main characters. She's the best friend of the girl with the brown hair. I'm gonna call her with brown hair or orange hair. I don't know which one it is. She runs a bakery with her family, and they sell bread like it's no tomorrow. Problem is, though, she likes to make bread that looks like the bread has panties. That's the only That's the only sex joke out of this whole anime I did not expect that. They don't swear at all. Other than that, though, she likes to be obscured. She has a fetish for girls liking other girls. I think she might be she gets turned on when it comes to that stuff. She doesn't like boys interrupting with her friends unless it's a girl, which is kind of fucking funny actually. Um, there's pretty much nothing to say. She's not part of the club, but she's in every scene because of the fact that she's the main reason why they get food. She's pretty much their food errand girl because she doesn't really do much in the anime. Her goals is to make sure her bread factory is her family's bakery is the best in all in the world, which is kind of funny. She wants to make chain reaction to bread factories, which is kind of an ambitious thing. Now, that being said, though, this anime doesn't really it talks about a lot of scientific stuff, especially at the end. Holy shit! I did not know what the fuck they were talking about. The person who likes Idol, was explained it all when it was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" When it comes to science, I'm interested in it, but it's really, really fucking confusing. With that being said, though, it gets a 6 out of 10 for me because of the fact that you learn more about rocks of Earth science and mostly in the middle of the anime. And the worst thing about it is the fact that the fact that when it comes to looking at a telescope, they don't really do that much during the anime. At first, I thought it was gonna be a good anime, but it's not. It's decent. I mean, the comedy's there. I love the comedy of the anime, and the characters build off each other really well. Um, except for one part where her friend doesn't realize that the girl with the blue hair is having trouble at her house, and she doesn't understand that. Okay, that's rule one. That's the only problem with it. But she learns how to be a better person, and they move in together and stuff like that. Boy. With that being said, though, I'm giving it a 6 because of the fact that the comedy's there. The theme song's okay. I mean, it's not as catchy as some theme songs like Dead Man Wonderland, Higurashi. I can go on and on. You know. But the thing is the fact that I do not want this anime. I like the anime as a whole, but the problem is the fact that the concept of it is good, but when you have to put in two different types of clubs because they're not forming, because they're merging together because they don't have enough members, that's not a good. That's not a good sign for the anime as a whole. I mean, if you look at bigger picture, I mean, the Earth science is still talking about asteroids, sort of. It's just rocks that are on the ground in the world. So it's not like it's a bad thing, but there's too much scientific words, and I just. Comedy's there, though. I'm giving it a 6. I had fun watching it. I thought I dragged on a little bit on episode 9, 8, and 9. 6, 7, 8, and 9. It kind of dragged on, but then hooked me back in with the last 3 episodes, but then it was all over. And also the other reason why it gets a 6 is the fact that The two other characters that join the club, they don't really get that much screen time because the anime is almost over. There's like 3 episodes left. I mean, like seriously, what the fuck are you gonna do with three other characters? And that's my main issue with the anime. It makes no fucking sense on why the fuck they're doing this, that, and the other thing. They made sure that the characters get character development. The only two characters, well, one of the characters, but the other, but yeah, it's just like, dude, I don't know, I don't understand. But yeah, I hope you guys have a nice positive day. Take care. And I hope you stay positive. You learn a lot about science about this anime, so if you want to teach your kids this, it's good. The only thing I will have to not recommend is her friend with the purple hair. She's a pervert when it comes to girls, which I don't understand why. She likes to girls like girls. I don't know what the fuck, Japan. Why? I thought I was gonna learn science, but apparently not. She likes to take. She also likes to take photos of other girls like hugging and stuff. It's pretty fucking weird. But I hope you guys have a nice positive day. Take care and stay positive. This is really the only video I'm uploading today, so stay positive, everyone.